Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Elsie and I make videos like this, such as nursing videos, and to help you guys with all your questions and everything. And in today's video, I'll be telling you things you need to know before nursing school. So if you really want to know more, then definitely keep on watching. So a quick intro. As I said, my name is Elsie Lartey. I completed Kita Nursing and Midwifery Training College as a midwife, and yeah. Okay, so before we start, let's do something interesting. So I'll show you guys something small. So see, this my fingers. So see my thumb. Just take your fingers and this thumb here, you follow the line here and then you place it just here, so like this. So try it. If you try it, you realize that you can feel your pulse. Yeah, so that's a little something I wanted to show you guys. It's just a chip in. So the first point is clinicals. So the first thing you need to know when going for nursing school is that you'll be going for clinicals. Clinicals is something like practicals. So if you are taught something in class, when you go for clinicals, that's where you get to learn more about what you were taught in class. For instance, if you are taught how to give injection in the class, you'll be taught in the class how to give it, where to give it, the types of injection, the angles and everything. But when you go for clinicals, that's where you'll be able to practice it. Do you get it? Yes. So clinicals is basically just like you going to the hospital. So it's part of your academic schedule. So in every semester you go for clinicals. For my school, we go for clinicals in the middle of the semester. After we write our midterm exams, you go to the hospital and you be scheduled to various wards. You either go to male ward, female ward, children's ward, or fevers unit. So basically that's clinicals. So when you get there, that's where you learn a lot of things like diseases, conditions that you'll be taught in class. That's where you see them in real life. So when you go for clinicals, you see maybe diabetes, someone who has diabetes. Maybe you've been taught about the signs and symptoms and everything. So when you go for clinicals, you see all these things there. Please take it very serious because it will help you during your final year exams. So you start clinicals from first year right up to third year, and everything that you learn will eventually help you in your final exams. So for instance, when we're having our online licensure exams, the exams is usually practical exams, like not practical like you performing, but the questions they ask you, it's an online exam. The questions they ask you are basically things that they expect you to know or may have seen during your clinical experience. Do you get it? So practicals basically helps you a lot, because when our final exams, I saw certain questions and I quickly remembered how it was done in the ward, and I was able to choose the right answer. Yes. And when you go for clinicals, please make sure you ask questions. So when the nurse or the midwife is performing a task, you stand immediately. You see that the person is going to perform a task, you follow up, you go with the person, you stand there and observe. So if you see that the person does something that you don't know anything about it, you wait after the person is finished the procedure and everything. Then you approach the person and ask the person that, oh sister, please, I saw you do this. Can you please explain it to me? Why was it done like that and everything? So that's all about the clinicals. During clinicals, you wear apron and cap or a scrub. It depends on the ward you find yourself in. So for instance, in the maternity ward, you wear scrub. But if you are in a male ward, female ward, children's ward, you can wear either your apron and cap or your scrub. So the next point I have is respect. In nursing, respect is very important. So what the points I'm making here is that in nursing, if you are seated, you are sitting, and a senior or someone that is above you, your principal, your tutors, your seniors, you get it? If you are seated and the person enters a room that you are there, the class, what you have to do is stand for the person. Then the person will tell you that I'll sit down, then you can sit. So that's a little something I have for you, so you will not be surprised when you are asked to stand for a senior or a tutor. So immediately a tutor enters the class, you all stand. So that's another point. So my next point is in nursing, when you go for first year, first semester, and for instance you are a midwifery student, within the first year you don't study anything about midwifery. So if you're a psychiatric nurse, you don't study anything about psychiatric in first year. So in first year, what you'll be taught are the basics of nursing. So you'll be doing basic nursing, therapeutic communication, which is very important. You'll be doing sociology, microbiology. Do you get it? Yeah, so these are some basic things that you need to know. You get it? And they will help you during your clinical session. So you'll be taught sociology. Sociology is basically about people and how they behave. It's different from how people behave based on where they are coming from. So you'll be taught sociology so that you'll be able to understand every patient from their own perspective, what they see to be right, what they see to be wrong. So all these things, you need to learn all these things before you start your specialty. So that's a little something I have for you, because when I went to first year as a midwifery student, I was expecting that we'll be taught delivery, like how to measure fundal height, how to, like, a lot of that. I was expecting a lot actually. I was thinking that we'll start with midwifery stuff right from first year, but it wasn't like that. We actually started in second year. So that's where we started treating midwifery topics. The next point I want to talk about is referrals. Yes, referrals. It's very real. If you go for nursing school, and for my school, the first semester, if you write exams and you get 3 Ds, you'll be referred. So it's either you stop the school or you wait for the next year so that the next batch that will be coming, you join them. So yeah, that's referrals for you. But in other schools, you are given a chance to continue to the other semester. So let's say first semester you had 3 Ds, you are allowed to go through the second semester, and in the second semester if you get 3 Ds again, that's where you'll be referred. So it's a form of repetition. So if you didn't do well, you'll be repeated. Let me just say it's like that. The next thing I want to talk about is band, like band here. Yes, when I went to nursing school, I had no idea what it meant there, because you see some people with 3 stripes, 2 stripe, 1 stripe, and you wouldn't understand it. So I want to explain it to you. So in nursing, if you are a first year student, you realize that your band, your stripe is 1, just 1. And if you get to second year, you add another one, making 2. Then third year, another one, making 3. So that's all about the band. So you don't get confused when you see people with 1 band, 2 band, or 3 band. So if you see someone in 3 band, that means the person is in third year or final year. And if you see someone with a full band like this, as you can see, I'm having a full band. That means I've completed school and I'll be doing my national service very soon. And yeah, if you go to the hospital too, you realize that every staff has this full band. It means you are working. Yeah, so basically that's all about the band. So in nursing, your hair is very important, how you keep your hair, the style you go for, and everything. So as you can see, my hair is in a little ponytail, wrapped nicely. Yes, so these are the kind of things you can do, the hairstyles you can do. If you decide to go for braids, make sure you neat braids and make sure it doesn't touch your collar. Do you get it? Yes, so basically that's how you do your hair. So it's something that doesn't touch your color. And for the colors, you can't braid blue hair, wine, green. No, sis, it doesn't work like that. You only braid black or brown hair. So the only hair you can use is black or brown. Yes. And talking about makeup, in nursing, as a student, makeup really doesn't matter. It's not every school that permits. For my school, we weren't allowed to do makeup, but you can put on lip gloss or a little bit of lipstick, small, just a little tiny bit. You can maybe trim your eyebrow, but to do a full makeup like how I have right here, it's not allowed. But I don't know for other schools. I think most schools are not allowed to do makeup. And also in some schools, depending on the school you'll be going, some schools don't allow they don't allow the students to braid their hair. They don't allow students to wear weave-ons or anything. So all that you'll be doing is just keeping your natural hair. So it depends on the school you are going. Some schools allow braiding of hair and wearing of weave-ons. Some schools don't. So please take that from me. My next point is, in nursing, when you're going to school, the only thing you wear is your uniform. So you wear uniform from Monday to Friday. We don't wear house attires in the universities. So you wear uniform every day to school, and yeah. So you don't wear house attire to school or anything. You wear your uniform and either a brown shoe or a black shoe. It depends on your school. Some schools prefer only black shoe. Some schools prefer only brown shoe, and some schools you can wear both, which anyone that you would like. So that's a little something I have for you. The next point is in nursing, when you are writing an exam, all questions are compulsory. If you are given 3 questions, you answer all. They don't give you 4 for you to choose 3 and answer. If you are given 4 questions, compulsory, all are compulsory. It's not like the universities where you'll be given maybe 6 and you'll be asked to choose 4 out of it or 3 out of it. In nursing, all questions are compulsory. So if you are given 3 questions, you answer all 3 questions. If you are given 4, you answer all 4 questions. You don't choose the one you like and the ones you don't like. So my last point is, in nursing, you don't really get long vacations as in the universities. As the universities get long vac and all that, please, nursing is not like that. Have that in mind. So when I went to first year, the longest vac I've had is 1 month. Yes, 1 month. And if you are in a region where, if you are in a school where your principal allows the students to do clinicals within the region where your school is, then sis, you'll be spending only 1 week or 2 weeks in your house, because you spend most of your time at clinicals. So you'll be doing clinicals in the region, but some schools allow students to do clinicals in any region of your choice. So you're allowed to, so with that you can stay home and go for clinicals. But in my case, I didn't have it like that, because my school, I went to school in Keta, and my school allowed us to do clinicals only in the Volta region. And I was staying in Accra. I stayed in Accra, and it wasn't easy for me at all. But as time went on, I got used to it and managed it. So yeah, so I spent 1 week in the house, 2 weeks in the house, then school reopens and all that. It wasn't easy though, and by the grace of God, we've completed successfully, and I'm so excited about it. So thank you for watching this video, and if these are the kind of videos you'd like and you enjoy watching this video, please hit the subscribe button and like this video and share with your friends. And yeah, I'll be making more nursing videos, so please watch this space so you don't miss out on any of the videos I have. Until next time, bye.